Eating a plant.
I ain't played with the Falcons. I ain't played with Falcons since when? When was the last time I played? It's been a minute since I played with these niggas.
I got all yellow, so you should be good. Whatever. The last time I got the Falcons, I was just throwing it up to who was it? Okay. So you know exactly what I was talking about.
Yeah, that's when I had the Bucks.
I was just throwing it up.
I had K9 on my team. Yeah, that nigga's a dog.
It is a perfect Sunday afternoon.
Oh yeah, I do.
And in the Steel City, those are reserved for one thing: football. As our coverage of the NFL brings us to Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season, as it'll be the Atlanta Falcons taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Let's see it.
There's Nick Folk ready to put this one in the air. And with the terrible towels waving wildly, we are underway from Pittsburgh. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll get this out wide to Metcalf. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 12 yards on the gain. A great start for this offense.
Now you can exhale. The season is officially underway. Plenty of work done during the offseason, camp, and the preseason that led to that first throw of the year.
No.
They run here with Rico Dowdle. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
To the 49-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Yeah, I love Richie. It is so fun.
That's Jalen Warren getting his first carry. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
Wide open downfield, it's Metcalf. And he'll be touched down at the end, but a big play on that one.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
A first red zone opportunity the new year here as they come up now 1st and 10. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. It'll be a pickup of 5 on the keeper and 2nd down. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. A 13-yard touchdown run. And the Steelers are on the board here first in the season opener. And that is off the left upright. It's no good.
I held it too long.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback. And they'll bring this out to the 45-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. Now Penix. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38. A run for the first time with Bijan Robinson. Oh, that's just not fair. And now room to run. Touchdown, Falcons. Bijan Robinson, 38 yards. And the Falcons strike quickly here to tie up the ball game. Fulk connects on the extra point. And they take the lead here at 7-6.
Steelers 6.
Fulk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Perfect start to the season on their first drive last time out, able to find the end zone. Now we'll see if they can make it 2 for 2 here in week 1. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's 2nd down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
This will be taken in by Michael Pittman. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down.
6 terrific years with the Colts, and he also had 2 seasons over 1,000 yards. Michael Pittman adds another weapon for a Steelers offense that struggled to score in their bigger games last season.
Now run straight ahead with Warren. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Granted 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure you're back. You spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
To throw is Rodgers. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Excellent defensive effort to get to him and provide a little contact before the catch could be made cleanly.
You fat motherfucker. Richie is so funny, man.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there. 4th and 3.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
Field goal would have been a decent length at 55 yards. They keep the kicking unit on the sideline. They're going for it. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. On 4th down, no problem. 19 yards that time, and now it's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
quick throw into the hands of Pittman. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the Falcons' 15-yard line.
On the run, it's Dowdle. And it'll be a minimum pickup here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Second quarter action from Pittsburgh. It is the Steelers in control of the football as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. Now Rodgers. And in for the Steelers touchdown. A great effort there. His first NFL reception goes for 6. And the Steelers are able to move back in front. This time the extra point up and good. And that'll make this a 6-point game.
13. Falcons 7.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season. And they get another shot here with a 1st and 10. 44 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. What I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up the touchdown.
And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
That's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
And looking to throw, Penix. This pass hauled in by Dotson. He is out of bounds inside the 35. The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down.
1st down, Atlanta.
They'll throw with Penix. Got a man, it's London. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a 1st down again.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He put that one up in the red zone. An excellent play. One that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
2nd and 10. Robinson up the middle. Shreds him with a stiff arm. And the Falcons are going to have a 1st and goal. It's some good running there. Gets him down to about the 2-yard line. Knocking on the door.
Part of their strong running plays, and then there are plays where you simply outclass the defense, and we saw the latter there. They ran straight up the heart of that front for an excellent gain and 1st down. Simply put, you've got to put up more of a fight defending the middle. Otherwise, this is going to be a long game.
To the air, Penix. Out to the flat, that's complete to his running back. Touchdown! Bijan Robinson. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Falcons have tied the ball game with a chance to take the lead. Extra point up and good by Folk. And with it, his guys take the lead here by a point.
Steelers 13.
Folk out there now to kick this one off.
Look at this year. Yeah, like that's the
And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head.
Picked up by Jesse Bates. And the Falcons are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. Here's Penix. Looking middle and finding Branch. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14.
First down, Falcons.
Looking to throw, Penix. Looking deep downfield. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10. They run the draw here with Robinson. And he is going to lose yardage here. He went backwards there 8 yards, and it brings up 3rd down.
You want to talk about the proverbial deer in the headlights? That's exactly what he was when he got the ball. Went to hit a lane and get upfield, and all he saw, extra defenders bearing down on him. Perfect time to dial up the blitz. An excellent call.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. And Pittsburgh with 6 defensive backs in the game here on 3rd down. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Short throw caught by Pitts. And they'll get this across midfield, but not nearly close to a first down as he stopped at the 48. A gain of 8 there on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. They'll go for it. Here's Penix. And that is incomplete, but there is a flag. And on 4th down, this is a big call. And that flag puts them on their heels a little bit more defensively as the officials walk it upfield.
Yeah, and they can blame the officials all they want, but bottom line, it's their own fault because, to me, that was an avoidable call. Stay focused and avoid major mistakes like that.
Dang, what the
Short
fuck
throw
is
caught
that?
by Pitts. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that will bring up 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 38-yard line.
They'll set up a throw. That's out wide here for Robinson. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. Throwing again, Penix.
Dang, what is
Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 18. A nice pickup of 17 yards. This quarterback now 9 of 11 passing in this first half. He's got his guys at 1st and 10. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Now 2nd and 5. They'll run again here with Robinson. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Here is 3rd and 5. From the shotgun, it's Penix. And he is caught. And the Falcons are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Falcons going to use their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. And they'll try the option on first and goal. Oh, he's brought down. And remember here, no timeouts left. They got to get to the line quick. They'll lose a couple on what should be the final play of the first half.
Second and goal at the Steelers' 5-yard line. Jake Bailey.
And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL.
Thank the Lord.
It's on EA Sports. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Operating from the gun, Penix. Going up top. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And here's another tackle made at the line, so they're converging well on the football now. And the terrible towels in full force now as the Steelers get set to defend this 3rd and long. And this pass broken up. And the contact really time there, and now 4th down.
That is.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the 3rd quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it, and that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick play situation.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position. They run here with Dowdle. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the
I saw Madden.
Pittsburgh getting 16 yards there and also a first down. I don't know what this says about me, but I love successful runs up the middle when the blocking is so well executed like that.
And it doesn't matter whether it's zone blocking, whether it's a power scheme. When you have a blocker on a defender, and then the running back can read it, find the proper hole, and just go, it's sometimes a thing of beauty.
Back of the end zone, could he get
Dang it.
down? No, it's incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, it was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
A quick target here, complete to Metcalf. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. And he has now hit number 500. Charles, that is his 500th NFL career catch.
Definitely worthy of applause, but I remember when 500 meant you were going to the Hall of Fame. Nowadays, in today's football, 500 puts you on the path, a significant number.
A field goal would get them the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on 3rd down. On the give, it's Warren. And they work this near the 5. They'll be stopped at the 6. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
So that's what that elbow in my ribs was all about. You thought they were going to throw the ball as well.
Absolutely. I think everybody thought they were throwing the football, caught him off guard.
Yeah, I'm telling you, when you have the courage to make that type of a play call, a lot of times you actually get rewarded.
Rodgers now to throw. A throw here right sideline falls incomplete.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. Handoff for Warren. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operated.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
And he's in.
And you called it.
Steelers. DK Metcalf from 4 yards out. And the Steelers have retaken a third-quarter lead. So a very strong first drive in this second half, Charles, as they've turned that halftime deficit into a third-quarter lead.
And they were pretty purposeful there, weren't they? Measured in their approach. But boy, they executed awfully well, moving the ball down the field.
19. Falcons 14. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell on now to kick this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Charles, still a one-possession game. Remember, it could have been 2 after they opted to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. Didn't get it, but their defense holds strong, and so this is a huge possession coming up here.
You're certainly right about that, partner. And a lot of people look at them going for it on 4th down as a failure when they didn't get it. But there's also their way of saying, hey, we have confidence in our defense because they went out and held them. Got the ball right back for them. So nice stand for them. Momentum can swing back to their side if they have a good drive here.
Man open, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first. On the zone read, Penix is going to keep it. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's second down.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the 47-yard line.
It's nothing really safe. I put all my favorites. I favored it.
Penix working out of the gun here. Over the middle, caught by London. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 34-yard line. They give them 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs. This quarterback now 12 of 17 through the air as he leads his guys up on first down. Throw over the middle, going to be caught here by Pitts. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. 25 yards that time.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
They'll run with Robinson. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. It'll be a gain of 5 there as they move closer. It's second and goal.
That didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for a 3rd time. No one likes to have the hat trick against them.
Robinson will score. Touchdown, Atlanta.
Touchdown, Atlanta.
The Falcons are going to leave the offense out there. They'll go for 2.
The Falcons will line up for the 2-point.
That's caught. And he will not make it to the goal line here. So they'll be unable to bump this lead up to a field goal as it remains a 1-point game. Folk out there now to kick this one off. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And the last time I'm looking to repeat that, Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he is going to lose yardage here. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
I can't beat stats.
The Steelers on third down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. Rodgers going to throw. And he fires one, but incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better, got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They've got to find a way to bring those 2 elements.
It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10.
At their own 22-yard line.
I don't know. Something does not feel.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line.
Their
defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. There he goes again. He's on his way. Touchdown, Falcons. Bijan Robinson, 78 yards. And the Falcons use the big play to extend their 4th quarter lead.
I tried.
And that will ensure that it will take a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie it. Folk out there now to kick this one off. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The only thing you can do in this game is fucking blitz.
Well, I have
The
some
Steeler
macro
offense
stuff.
here about ready for their next drive. There's still plenty of time here in the 4th quarter. In just a 1-possession game, down 8. They'll be looking for the touchdown and 2-point conversion. This drive does very little at this stage. 5 yards is the tally on
When I
1st
played
down.
Jordan,
That
he
brings
was
up
kind of
2nd
shit.
and 5.
He's like, I.
Oh shit! I thought.
Now it's Rodgers. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Trying to get a big strike right there and hopefully tie this game up in the late going. But the coverage was there, and this winds up incomplete.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
Man, can you get in front of him, AJ? Are you fucking scared? Holy.
Now Rodgers. And that's incomplete. The other day they told us when we got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able
That's
to
who took
convert.
it.
And I guess
I was
every
looking
team
there
would say
when I
that,
came
Charles,
back.
but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point, and they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Now Rodgers got to have this one. And they'll find the open man. that's complete. He's going to get this all the way down inside.
They bumped into each other.
Fourth down conversions last year.
That's literally the only reason why I got open. The one on the outside, he did a post. And then the corners ran into each other.
From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 34. Now a run with Warren. And he's going to take it in for the Steelers touchdown. Jalen Warren, 34 yards. And the Steelers have a chance to tie things up.
Right now, I'm really scared to play man right now until I figure it out.
All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come.
The Steelers will line up for the
Rodgers will throw
conversion.
for it. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2, they don't get it.
I'm not afraid of playing man. Man's words. I just can't stop. I don't have to stop running.
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
It's like, it's a
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And they've seen their lead nearly extinguished after that last score. But bottom line, they are still on top with the football. And a touchdown on this drive would really put them in position.
I was real mad about that pass interference. I was like, yeah, I got it.
Oh, second and a couple.
At the 43-yard line.
Now Penix. This pass is caught by
Everything lower was. I didn't think he was throwing it up. I was like, he's not gonna throw it up that far.
22 yards there, 1st down. And looking to throw, Penix. And this is incomplete.
I was pressing square left for like.
That looked like a sure 6 points. But you could not get that to stick. And that is a golden opportunity wasted there. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. They'll try to throw again. Here's Penix. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. T.J. Watt causing the disruption.
They hold off defensive line.
Some real defensive resistance there. Saying not so fast to a good drive. It marched to the end zone the last time out.
On 3rd down, Robinson. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry. And they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down. He's got his pass-catching tight end. That's Pitts. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a 1st down. So that's a decision that could loom pretty large here. They go for it on 4th down, but come up empty.
But I actually like the call. And the reason? It shows me a head coach has faith in his team overall. First on the offensive side, thinking they can pick it up, but also knowing that he has faith in his defense that if they don't, they'll go out there and stop him. I like the confidence he showed.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now Rodgers. That's complete. Bernard. And now off to the races. Down the right side. And into the end zone. Touchdown.
I don't know. The dude from Alabama. I don't know.
Making quite a splash with his 2nd touchdown in his NFL debut. And the Steelers use the offensive breakdown to take the lead away.
You got Jalen Watson? Or Jalen Watson?
Now to kick this one away. And the returner down to a knee. This will come out to
You say you don't want Zachariah Brent?
Nah, just gonna give him the ball right now. I forgot to put
this is 1st and 10.
This shit is so easy.
They'll look to throw. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. He's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
It makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun. And unable to get downhill there, so he'll take this up to about the 37. An incompletion, now a short pickup. That's not going to do it.
Yeah, you got to get to the line
Can't find my
quickly, get
plays.
set up, and aim downfield.
That's why I play everything my favorites, but I can't even go into.
Well, this one's had a season's worth of thrills already, and it's still week 1. Here's 3rd down now. He'll look to throw. That's caught by Pitts. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the 1st and save a timeout.
I can't even flip. Like, I can't change my play.
Back to throw.
Why can I change my play?
And he can't get
I can't even change my
He's
play.
taken down. What a huge play at this
Why
point.
can I change my play?
TJ Watt in there to get him once again. That's 2 sacks for him now here on opening day. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and 1. On the draw, Robinson. And he'll get it down to 47 here. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Well, the noise got to be an issue now offensively. Here's 3rd and 6. Back to throw. Throw left side. There's London. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 36. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Final minute, 1 timeout remaining. 1st and 10. He's back to throw. Open man is Branch. He's got it.
And nobody goes and gets it. That's the thing. Angles is bad. It's getting stuck on my.
Wow.
I mean, if I go for it, no, man. If I go for it, he can win with a touchdown and a field goal. And if I don't go for it, he can tie with a field goal.
So now an extra point doesn't help much. They'll try to go for 2 to make the difference a field goal, and they can lead it by 3.
Will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. So now an extra point doesn't help much. They'll try to go for 2 to make the difference a field goal, and they can lead it by 3. They'll try and throw with Penix. It's complete.
Oh my God.
So now a field goal would only tie as they move their lead to 3.
32. Nick Polk to kick off.
Folk out there now to kick this one off.
Like, look at this doing.
Oh shit!
Take it past the 25 and up to the
What the fuck is
28.
going on? Like, damn, what is going on? Like, that shit is literally kicking me off so bad. It's just like, what the fuck?
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 8, and defensively they'll say you can have that. Now the Steelers use the 1st first of their 3 timeouts.
8 yards on
As the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. Here's second down. On the run, it's Warren. And he's going to pick up a first down here as that clock continues to run. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
Oh my God. This could be bad.
Rodgers to throw.
Oh!
As the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
Like, what the fuck?
This defense has had to share
Like, what is
struggles all
this?
game long,
Yeah,
and
I
they
gotta
know
go back to my
that they
other
can put it
defense
all
because
behind them
holy, this
if they
is
defend well here in the 2-minute
terrible.
drill. Excellent coverage right there to force the incompletion.
Man, like, what the fuck am I playing? This is not Madden.
Another
Like,
try,
this shit is
second
not
and 10
real.
now.
That AJ over there? Can you get some pressure on a rush? Something?
Back to throw, Rodgers. On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Something?
The way he's thrown the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like having there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it
This
leads him
is
to believe that he's going to get those
it's not good.
completions.
It's not
That means the
good.
guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here. To throw is Rodgers. Work in the middle of the field, and he's going to be incomplete. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the 2 teams talking over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
You gonna make it?
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through. And they will tie this game here in the final seconds. And with that last field goal, that puts him now at 300 made on his career, and that is something to celebrate.
That puts him in the top 30 all time. So he's really made a mark, and he's got plenty of life left in that leg, that's for sure.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
I don't even have that in here. What do I do?
Here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Penix. Sets up the screen to Robinson. Into space at the 45. And he's got it across the 50 to the 47-yard line. And here in overtime, a quick reminder, the game no longer
Me
ends
missing that
following
first
an
extra
offensive
point changed the
touchdown
whole
on the
game.
opening
Yeah,
drive.
that
Both
shit.
sides have a chance to possess
Like,
the ball.
I looked at it down and I was like,
Touchdown. In that
we both
case,
get a chance to
the
score.
game will end right there.
Yeah. Damn. Well, at least the field goal come in my favor this time. Holy, because last time we played, we missed 8,000 field goals.
And then when it came down to actually make it,
Who can hold on to the test? It's overtime.
oh man, I did not kick it out back in.
Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And they're going to have good
I guess this
starting
is
field
gonna be-
position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35.
Like, Michael Perez, bro, like, you're not playing bad.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. They have fought hard to reach this point. They've got the ball first. Remember, though, even if they score, it quiet this crowd, but it doesn't end the game. But a chance to put a solid drive together here and at least get 3 and hopefully for them a touchdown. We'll play only the 1 overtime here. If time runs out, it'll be a tie as they come up on 2nd down.
I'm about to say,
And
oh,
muscles his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5.
I really like the vision he displayed on that play because he saw there wasn't a way to completely break off a huge gain. So he found where there was the most space and got what he could. A nice dirty run that's a positive play for the offense.
Like, I'm running the same thing over and over.
And they need 5 yards on 3rd down here to keep this opening drive of OT alive. to the air. Penix.
I tell you, when I tell you, I'm glad you didn't see a person over on the right.
Charles, you get into these overtime situations, that's not a bad guy to dial into.
I can't change my play.
To have plays, especially in a spot as you just described. We're in OT. You've got to go to the guys you can trust, and you know are going to make the plays. What they say, it's not the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmy's and Jimmy's.
Good start for him under center in overtime, now 3 of 3.
And this is where you have to know who you have playing quarterback. You got a confident thrower right now, someone who's taking care of the ball, but not being timid as well, and is moving the team downfield. That opens up your playbook and allows you to dial up some big shots if you want them.
I knew. I was like, I need to go. All about this read.
There's a downside to everything, and the danger of man coverage is if you're locking down your target, you often turn your back to the quarterback, and you don't see him. Sometimes you open up a big lane for him to hit you for big yardage, and that was an astute play by him to scramble out, see that lane, and burn them for a first down.
Penix working out of the gun here. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
You got to be precise with your throws, especially in this situation. You're inside the 10-yard line going into the end zone. But sometimes the
That got me
emotion,
nervous. I
the
was like,
excitement, sometimes the decisions just aren't made very well because of that.
Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal.
Can't leave him out.
Out of the gun, they give to Robinson. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. Defensively, I think they can smell a stop ball right around the 5 here, brings up 3rd.
And I think what they've done is they put doubt in the minds of the offensive guys. What do we do? Because now you don't have a go-to play. Either side they pick, throwing it, running it, it won't be easy.
Robinson, and they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. He's had some big runs in this game. Not there, though.
But I don't think they're going to be deterred by that play right there. He's had some nice runs in the game. And how many times have we seen a good running back get stopped, yet turn it into something big on a later carry? I'd stay with him.
So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to at least get them a lead here in overtime. Folks, kick is good. And they have regained the lead. Now remember, this one is not over, but with the time running short here in this overtime,
Say what?
that could very well be the game winner.
Yeah, remember now.
Because in overtime rules, the new overtime rules, like we both get a chance to try to score.
So that was a well-calculated drive to use up the majority of the clock and leave your opponent with little to no time left.
And they'll start
Unless I'm wrong. If I'm wrong, then oh my God, they serious. I thought for sure you just had the time doesn't matter. You just had time to go get it. Well, that's why this shit said Hail Mary.
What is the overtime there? What do you have overtime? What it is?
First throw of overtime for Rodgers. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Yeah, I didn't know that. I definitely thought it was just okay. Yeah, so I messed myself up.
On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far out to get a decent look at the end zone for that last opportunity. Couldn't get it done, but a nice game overall.
So for the Falcons, they needed overtime to do it, but they get the Week 1 victory thanks to the field goal. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Steelers, they go down to defeat here in the opener.
Yeah, I didn't play that.
And they'll look
But I just didn't do good either. Bijan Robinson is my team.
That's all good.
Yeah, I got this on my blood for that shit. That was atrocious. That was so bad. That was terrible, bro. Like, I didn't get no sack. I got one pick, and that was a fucking meatball of throw. This shit is insane. Like, these are things. Like 182 fans. I can't ask them anything. Like, holy.
I'm glad I didn't get the Falcons because that was my only problem. It's kind of like, all right, I'm gonna be running the ball every play.
I just thank God on me. I can get some type of route. Damn. That shit was atrocious. What I'm gonna do later on tonight, I will be live at defense. That shit was bad. Yeah, I got a lot of defense practice. In fact, let me go ahead and just change my defense. I will not be using that shit. Let's go ahead back to my Giants defense. This Kansas City defense, that shit is not the same as it was last year. Let's go back to my New York Giants. What they got? They got dime. So they got dime in 5 different sets. They got nickel in 7. They got $1. They got 3-4. That's what I need at the goal line. That's what I need at the goal line. 3-4. And I never seen that 2-5. But then I gotta find somebody with that defense. This is with KC defense. With KC, they got 4-2-5, 3-3-5. So I need that 4-2-5.